In today's video testimonial, I want to show you a user's account that doesn't have any downline. They just bought some credits and they're already earning a passive income. So as you can see here, this particular user has so far deposited 6,999 Tron. And if I look at that, that's made up of two deposits, one of 100 Tron and one of 6,890. As you can see, this one here for 100 Tron done on the 26th of June has already had back 3 Tron. And then this one was started on the 23rd of June and it's already had back 128 Tron. So if we look at the top here, in the last 24 hours, this user's received a 1.16%. And if I click on the view details here, you'll see that these are the daily returns. Okay, so on the 23rd of June, it's got a 1.18% return there. On the 24th of June, you'll see that there's 2 on the 24th because he's got 2 deposits. On one of the deposits, he received 0.01%, and on the other one, it's received 0.69. So for that day, he had a 0.7% return. Then on the 25th, which is today, that's Friday the 25th, he's got a payment there, as you see, on the 25th, and that was for 0.02. And then another payment on the 25th for this amount here, which is 1.14%. So obviously, if you add those two up, the 1.14 and the 0.02, that's why it comes to 1.16 return for today. And if we see that the amount that he received or she received was that amount there plus that amount, and if we click OK on there and then we come down here, it says pending withdrawals. Now what the pending withdrawal means is that you have to get to 100 Tron before the system will pay out. So at the moment he's at 0.2 or she's at 0.2. So once that gets to 100 Tron, it's automatically sent to the wallet that's connected to the account. And here, if you see here, it says withdrawn so far. So that means it's been deposited directly to their wallet. And if we click that, it gives you this pop-up and it shows you on the 25th, there was 131 Tron sent to the wallet. And if you click there, it takes you to the blockchain transaction ID to show that it was successful and that the payment, look, 131, and it's been deposited to their wallet. So they received all of that. The fees are paid by the company. There's no fees to pay out of that. So that 131 would be the full amount that they receive into their wallet. So this is a smart contract that's truly passive. You can see here, if you look here, it says you can recruit and, you can bring in people, invite your friends, or if you're a leader, you can promote that and you'll get paid down 4 levels. On the first level, you'll see 5% commission, then 3% commission, and then 1 and 1. And as you can see, this user has not got any downline whatsoever. So these earnings that they're getting there is totally 100% passive. And then what they'll do is the 6,990 Tron that they paid in, that will give them a return of 125%. So if I get my calculator, pop that into there, times 125%, that will give them 8,737.5 Tron back. So the website is Johnny Blockchain, and you can find a link for this down in the description if you want to get started. So what is Johnny Blockchain? Well, Johnny Blockchain is a cryptocurrency management and arbitrage suite that's also got built in a passive income smart contract that pays its members rewards for actually using Johnny Blockchain. The rewards that you can receive is up to 125%, giving you a 25% profit. So it's 125. So that means that you get back the money that you paid for the credits to use Johnny Blockchain, and I'll go into that in a moment, plus a 25% profit on top of that. Now on the front page here of Johnny Blockchain, before you log in, you'll see a little bit of information at the top there. You've got the top earner here, which is this guy here, and you'll see that this is how much he's been paid or she's been paid in the last 24 hours. This is how many people are using Johnny Blockchain smart contract at the moment. It's only 158. This is newly launched, okay? This has only been launched on Monday and we're now on Friday. So this is literally a week old. So far, the system's paid out 83,370 Tron, and the average return per day has been 1.56% since we launched, okay? This data is actually 2 weeks old because we brought in some testers for a few weeks before. We tested, debugged, and then we run a whole week with them paying into the system and receiving money out of it. And we've taken that data plus the data from Monday till now. So this data will be for all time, okay? So let's have a look in the back office of Johnny Blockchain. Well, this is my account, so I've logged out of that person's account because I didn't want to show you their personal details. So to use the Johnny Blockchain system, you need what's called the Johnny Blockchain credits. So what are the credits cost and how do you use them on Johnny Blockchain? Well, let's first have a look at how you use them. So if I come up to the top here, I've got tools. And the first thing I'm going to do is go down to my portfolio. Now to activate this portfolio, you need to have 200 credits to activate the screen. And then once you've activated the screen, you can then plug in your API keys from all your exchanges and wallets that you may have. But on the portfolio, once you've added your exchanges API keys, and you'll see information like I've got. So at the top here, you'll see that it shows a Bitcoin value of all your assets. That's a total Bitcoin value. That's not saying that I hold Bitcoin. It's just telling me if I was to sell all my assets, how much Bitcoin I'd receive. And if I was to sell all of my assets for dollars, it would show me how much dollars I would receive. So down the left-hand side here, I've got all the exchanges that I've got my API keys connected to. Then, as I said, you've got a Bitcoin value, a dollar value, and then here we've got 3 other columns. We've got a liquidate column, which means if I had a cryptocurrency, say Bitcoin, and I wanted to exchange it up for pounds, dollars, or euros, and maybe I've got it sitting on Binance, it will tell me if there's a better place for it to sell it, you know, to exchange it for the cryptocurrency. So here it's sort of, there's no better place than Binance. So I've got it on Binance. That's the best place. But if I've got some Bitcoin on Bitrue, for example, it's telling me there's 18 other exchanges that I could send it to where I could actually liquidate it for more cash. Then we've got the arbitrage section. So it looks at the exchange. So this is Bbox and Binance, and it's showing me that on Bbox, there's 13 arbitrages available based on the funds that I've got. And then on Binance, there's 21 arbitrages available, Bitfinex and so on. Then we've got this last column down here, which is what we call the SEA, which is the same exchange arbitrage. Sometimes there's trades in there that you can do an arbitrage on an exchange without moving your funds from one exchange to another. Coming up to the tools again, if I go down to my exchanges, each time you add an exchange, it costs you 25 credits, and that will last you for a year. Okay, that will last you for a year, and then you'll be able to add the API keys of all the exchanges that you're connected to. As you can see, there's all the ones that I'm on, and I've got all my API keys connected. Okay, coming back to the tool section, you've got the routes and you've got the my credits. This is a statement, my credits, of all the credits that you've bought and used on the system. Coming over to the trade section, you've got an arbitrage section and you've got a buy and sell section. This buy and sell is a tool where you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies or exchange them for fiat currencies or actually buy Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency without having to log into the exchange. So providing you've got your API keys connected, you can use that buy and sell. Then we've got the arbitrage. So if I click on the arbitrage, when you come to this screen, you click on Find Best Trades. Johnny Blockchain goes out and finds all the possible arbitrages that can be done with all the exchanges that Johnny Blockchain that works with. Now, coming from left to right, I'm on the fiat routes, okay? So this involves a fiat currency, and it's telling me here that if I start with dollars on the exchange Bitfinex, there's a coin that I would need to buy on Bitfinex, send that coin over to Kraken, and then exchange that coin on Kraken for dollars, and I'll end up with more dollars than what I started with. As you can see, it says here the profit on that particular arbitrage could be up to 48.2%. It tells me a little bit of information about the arbitrage itself. Now, we've got a trust system. This trust system is updated manually at the moment. We're looking to put this into robotics so that it'll all be done by the system. And basically that means someone on the admin has checked the route and that the coins can actually be transferred between the two exchanges and withdrawn and so on. Then we come to these two columns. Okay, we've got the robot. There's a symbol of a robot, and then there's a symbol with, I suppose, a guy with a tie on, a business person. This robot means that the robot could actually carry out that trade for you. Now, if you wanted the robot to carry out that trade, so if I could just click on view, it tells me how much I need to have on the first exchange, which is Bitfinex, and it tells me what the possible profit could be. Now, if I want to do that, if I want the robot to do that, I click buy. That costs me 2 credits. As you can see, there are 2 credits. Costs me 2 Johnny Blockchain credits, and the robot will carry out that transaction for me, so I don't have to log into the exchange or anything like that. This one here is for 1 credit is manual. So if I click on view, it shows me the same route, but this time when I click on buy, it will give me all the details of what I need to do to actually carry out that trade myself. So obviously I'll need some dollars on Bitfinex. Then it will tell me, once I click this buy, it will tell me what coin I'm going to buy on Bitfinex. Then it will say to me, you know, withdraw that coin and send it over to Kraken. Once it's arrived on Kraken, then sell it for dollars. Then you should end up with more dollars than you started with. These are arbitrages, so this is live data. As you can see, the screen has expired now. So the data, you've got 2 minutes to look at the screen, and then you would need to refresh the screen if you didn't take an action then. But as you can see, this trade's still there. This trade has actually been online, if you look there, 4 hours. So that's been around for 4 hours. This one's been around for 3 hours, 13 hours, 13 hours, 2 days. So this trade here has been around for 2 days. Sometimes the robot's not able to do the trade, meaning that one of the exchanges doesn't allow the robot to actually work with the API keys. Okay, so that's what you use your credits on. So in a nutshell, you use your credits to buy either robotic trades or details to how to do the trade manually on the arbitrage section. You use credits to actually access my portfolio screen. You also use credits to actually add an exchange. So now let's have a look at where you can buy your credits. So coming back to tools, and I'm gone down to the getting started section. So I just wanted to quickly tell you about this. There's a video there that you could watch that tells you how to actually buy credits. We've got a few buttons across the top here. There's a user guide, new to Johnny Blockchain and also new to cryptocurrency. There is videos there that will help you use the system. So buying the credits, if I come up to this is my daughter's account. So if I come up to her name, so obviously that would have your name in the corner there. I'd click on the name, and then it drops down the smart contract. Now, when I'm on this page here, if I scroll down, I can actually buy the credits here. Now, the minimum amount of credits you can buy is free. Okay. Now, the system automatically picks up with your wallet, and free credits cost you 100 Tron. So let's just put in 100 there. Okay. So free credits cost you 100 Tron. So how much is 100 Tron? Well, 100 Tron, if we look right now, is this much is for 1 Tron. So if I get my calculator, times that by 100, that's actually going to cost me, for free credits, it's going to cost me $6.47 thereabouts. Now, when you make a purchase, you must make sure that you've got an amount of Tron in the Tron wallet to cover the blockchain fees. Or if you don't want to pay blockchain fees, you must make sure that you've got some energy. Now, I'm not going to go over that in this video, but you need bandwidth and energy, and you'll get 0 fees. If you haven't got those, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is make sure you've got some Tron in the wallet here. Okay, some extra, more Tron than what you're going to pay. So I've actually got 120 Tron sitting inside this wallet. If I go there, as you can see, I've got 120 Tron, and I'm going to pay now with 100 Tron. So I click on buy the credits. Now that opens up my Tron Link wallet, and I click accept. I just need to sign it to say that I want to pay. That's now going to be sending the payment over to Johnny Blockchain's smart contract. And then once the payment was successful, you get a pop-up like this to say that it's been successful. You click OK. It refreshes the screen, and now you'll see that you've got your deposit at the top here. Now, if I look here, these are previous deposits that we did on my daughter's account, and she's had these payments returned. We use this account as a testing one, but as you can see, she paid in 150, so she bought some credits. Here she bought some more credits. for 100 Tron, and she got back 125. Paid another 100 Tron, got back 125. Paid 100 Tron and got back 125. So when you buy credits, you get added to our passive income system, okay? And as you can see there, there's her new deposit that she's made there, and it says she's paid in 100 Tron, and at the moment she's had, her rewards, her return has been 0. So she will see a return or some rewards, if you like, that are what terminology you want to use, but she can see those tomorrow. Now, if they reach 100 Tron, she will get that sent directly to her wallet. If it doesn't reach 100 Tron, it goes into pending returns, and as you can see here, she's got a pending return that's waiting for that number to go from 0.7 up to 100. So once she's got 100 Tron down here, which is $7.50, then that will be sent directly to her wallet. So her credits that she purchased will be added to her credit statement. So if I go over to the credit statement, and as you can see, those credits are added here. She's just bought those credits. She can use those credits on the Johnny blockchain system. She can use the My Portfolio section. She can add exchanges. She can come up to the trade. She can use the arbitrage section. And she can use the buy and sell cryptocurrency tool. She can use those credits as she wishes on Johnny blockchain. But while she's buying credits, the credits are always hers as a reward, as a bonus. Once you buy credits, you get automatically added to our reward system. It's a passive reward. You don't have to do anything to receive the rewards, but basically, if you're paying 100 Tron, you get back 125. If you paid in 1,000 Tron, you get back 1,250 Tron. So how do you join Johnny blockchain as a new user so that you can start using the system and be part of the passive income rewards? Now, anybody that wants to be a part of Johnny blockchain needs an invitation. So you need to get back to the person that shared this video with you, or if you don't have anybody that shared the video, below the video you're going to find a link. It's going to take you over to Johnny blockchain. So before you can get started and click on this sign up button in the top right hand corner, there's a couple of things you need in place first. The first thing is you're going to need a TronLink wallet. I'm using it as the Chrome extension on my computer. You can either use it on a mobile device with Android or the Apple device. But I'm showing you how to use it with the Chrome extension. So you install the TronLink wallet. If you don't know how to do that, below this video you're going to find a link. It's going to take you to this page. Pop your name and your email address in, and I'll send you all the details of how you can get set up either with your PC or with your mobile device and walk you through it step by step. I've got all nice videos for you. But I'm going to whiz through this. But basically, you need a TronLink wallet. That's the first thing you're going to need. And the second thing you're going to need is you're going to need some Tron actually in the wallet. Now, you want to make sure that you've got more Tron than you want to use. I've got 120, so I'm going to set this account up with 100. The 20s to cover some fees. You can, of course, if you know anything about TronLink wallet, you can freeze some Tron to get you some bandwidth and some energy, and you don't need to pay the fees. But the fees are very low, okay? So once you've got the TronLink wallet set up and you've got a balance inside there, all you need to do is to click on sign up in the top right hand corner. That may well bring you to this page. If you've come directly to Johnny blockchain and you haven't got an invitation link, it will bring you to this page. If you need an invitation link, you should get back to the person again, as I said earlier, that showed you this video. Or if you don't have anybody that's got an invitation link for you, you can click on this link here that says click here and we'll assign you a sponsor. That will take you to the first step of the registration. The minimum you need to be able to get access to Johnny blockchain is 100 Tron, which, as I showed you earlier, is about $6 or $7. Okay, so I'm going to put in 100 Tron here. It's picked up my wallet balance. As you can see, it's picked up my wallet and it tells me I've got 120 in the wallet. So it's all done on the blockchain, and I'm going to click on buy. What it's going to do now is it's going to bring me to this section where I need to fill out my name, email address, and choose a password. Check the box to say I'm not a robot. Click proceed. It will bring me to this section. I need to, you need to agree to the user's guide, the privacy policy, the refund policy, the cookie policy, and the disclaimer. You put a tick in those boxes if you agree with those. Once you've done that, It will now open up your TronLink wallet for you to make the payment. You'll click accept. That's now going to send your 100 Tron over to the smart contract. And as you can see, the deposit was successful. It gives you a link here that you can actually go and see that on the blockchain. And I'm going to click OK. That's now checking my payment on the blockchain. It says the payment was successful. I click OK. So that automatically logs me into Johnny Blockchain, takes me to the Getting Started page. So how do I know that I've actually been entered into the passive system? Well, if I come up to my name here, I've just called my name Balancing. Obviously, it'll have your name. Go there and click on Smart Contract. Once you're on this page, you can see that I've got one deposit of 100 Tron, and that was made on the 25th of June. And there it shows I've made a deposit of 100 Tron and I've not received any returns. So if I look at my credit statement, as you can see there, I've just bought 3 credits and they're sitting in my back office there of Johnny Blockchain, and I can use them on the Johnny Blockchain system as I wish. If you don't want to use Johnny Blockchain, you don't. You're still entered into the passive income system. Coming back over to the smart contract, as you can see there, I've just got my one deposit, and if I want to buy more credits, I can actually do so here. Now, if you can see, I had 120 Tron, and I paid out 100, and I got 12 Tron left. So out of the fee that I paid, 20 Tron over the 100, and I've got minus 12. So the fee was actually 8 Tron. So if I get that and see how much that is in the value of Tron, if I do that, times that by 8, the fee that I've paid is 51 cents. So as you can see, it's a very small fee to pay to use the Tron network. Now, one last point that I want to cover. How does Johnny Blockchain pay you that 25% profit? Well, it's very simple. It comes from 3 areas. The first area is our profit sharing. So we give you a share of all the people that buy credits from the Johnny Blockchain, and some people are buying credits on a regular basis because they're using the system. So we give you a share of that money that we take. We also give you a share of the income that we make from DeFi, and we also give you a share from the income that we make from mining. We've got our own mining machines that generate an income, and that's where the bulk of the money comes that pays back people rewards for using the Johnny Blockchain system. Johnny Blockchain is an arbitrage crypto portfolio management suite with a passive income, and we pay you to use the system. It's absolutely fantastic. If you're serious about having a passive income, then below the video, you're going to find a link that takes you over to this page. Pop your name and your email address in, and I'll send you all the information on how you can get started with Johnny Blockchain. You have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye now.